Everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. I want to come here, guys, and do this quick video. We learned today, unfortunately, a passing of a very young lady. She was an athlete and a very well known. Her name is Katie Meyer, and she's best known for helping Stanford University win the 2019 soccer championship. And they're reporting today that she passed. She died yesterday, Tuesday, at the age of 22. Okay, and guys, as you guys are new to my channel or you have seen my previous video, we've been getting a lot of news of young, successful people who are passing away, unexpectedly, or for the other reason that I don't want to dig into it right now. As of right now, and the reason that I say that is because it's so sad to see somebody with the future ahead of them. And that's why, I speak about using your talents to glorify God and doing all of that, because like I've been saying in my couple videos previous to this one, I talk about the blessing and how the blessing, there's a verse in the Bible that says to us that the blessing of the Lord will not, it makes you rich, but it's not going to bring sorrow with it. Okay, and how many times, of course, I'm not saying specifically for her, I'm saying for other celebrities that we have seen who have recently passed, in the past couple of years, I guess you can say, who you would think in your looking from an outside point of view, oh wow, they have everything, they have money, fame, fortune, but they're deeply sad inside, and this is why I believe that mental health is such a big topic that people in the past, they don't, you know now it's more open for people to speak about it, but in the past people were rejecting it because you are looked on as a failure when you're seeking mental health. In some cultures, I guess you can say, I mean, not everybody looks at it like that, but um, there's some sort of people, all they do these days is classify you. If you say, oh yeah, I go see a therapist, oh, what is she going through? Like, wow, she's already has a therapist, that must be really hard. But that's just how life is right now. I just want to come here, guys, to remind you once again that the only happiness in life that you will ever find can only be found on Christ, right? There's a lot of things, that the world puts out there for you to accomplish, and those are great things. You want to be successful at your career, that's awesome, but don't forget about Christ, because true happiness will only come from knowing Jesus. Okay, that's the main point that I want to bring across with this video. It is super sad to know that such a young lady passed away. As of right now, guys, like I said, she died yesterday. As of right now, they're not telling the public the cause of death. Okay, and I just glanced real quick at her Instagram before I made this video. She looks extremely happy. She was studying. Let me just read to you guys this article in case you guys are not familiar with her. Stanford senior goalkeeper Katie Meyer, who penalty kick save was one of the most memorable moments of the 2019 NCAA Women's Soccer Championship, has died. The school first mentioned a death in a campus residency. That's why the news came out first. They say that she died on campus, but did not release a name until a family has been notified. So I guess when they announced that she passed, they said somebody had died on campus, but they didn't release her name for privacy issues and because not everybody in her family was notified, which makes a lot of sense. She wasn't just like another student. She had accomplished so much, and she was very well known, so they have to use discretion when it comes to things like that, and I think they do that with anybody, especially when there is a death. So the school said counseling staff has been on site at her resident hall, and athletic counseling staff have been working with the student athletes. Mayor was the senior, so she was almost done, guys, with her career. I mean, with her schooling, I guess you can say. Mayor was a senior majoring in international relations with a minor in history. She was also a resident assistant and captain of the Stanford women's soccer team. She has one older sister and one younger sister, and had turned 22 in January, guys. That must be so sad for the family. I can only imagine. So prayers out to the family. This is really sad news. I can understand why they don't want to release any information of the reason, her cause of death. When you have somebody at age 22 who has accomplished so much at such a young age and probably has a large following, and like I said before, in the recent weeks we've been learning a lot about people who are very young, who have accomplished a lot in life, people who can inspire other people, and to see them pass the way that they're passing is just sad. So that is the news right now. I was gonna share something with you guys. You know this is something that I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I was searching, like I said, to make this video about her, about Katie, and then I heard I'm like, what is her Instagram? So I started searching on Twitter. Somebody posted this. This was posted January 20th, 2020. Okay, so right before the pandemic began. Katie had posted a post on Instagram where she's talking about the passing of one of her friends, and she says something that is very shocking. You can understand, okay? You can understand when you lose a friend. It must be shocking, and everything that she wrote, which I'm not gonna get into details because I know this is a very sensitive subject, tells me back in 2020 she was already struggling with something very deeply, if you guys can understand what I mean. So it's just sad to see that. I understand that, she's an influencer. Okay, she inspired people to achieve for more. I mean, age 22, she had accomplished so much, so I can only imagine the amount of following that she had, people looking up to her and things like that. And that's why I guess they're trying to keep their privacy as far as the reason of her death. So I can totally understand that. So like I said, guys, this is news right now. Let's pray for her family, her siblings. This young lady just had turned 22 in January, and it's very sad to see another story like this. So I just wanted to come here, guys, real quick and do, I guess you can say, parentheses about every other news that's happening in this world. But I just want to say to you guys out there, the joy, pure joy, only comes from knowing Jesus. He's our true hope, and everything that is good is Jesus. So seek out to him for anything. Thank you everybody so much for coming back to my channel. Have a good night. God bless. For coming back to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day everybody. God bless.